Have you ever read a book where grief is deemed as a monster that lives inside you, and the only way to defeat this is to face it head on? Have you ever read a book where grief is deemed as a monster that lives inside you, and the only way to defeat it is to face it head on? Monsters that are real, but they're not always the ones with horns and clashes. Hi, this is Clark. Welcome to my BookTube channel, Clark Cat, where we explore books that challenge, inspire, and entertain. A Monster Calls explores the story of Connor, a 13-year-old boy who is struggling to cope with his mother's terminal illness. One night, a massive ancient tree monster appears at his window and begins to tell three stories about Prince, a parson, and an invisible man. As the monster tales unfold, Connor is forced to confront his deepest fears and emotions, and ultimately, the truth about his mother's condition and his own feelings about it. The monster stories are metaphors for Connor's life, and they help him to process his grief, guilt, and anger. But the monster's true intention is to get Connor to tell the truth about his mother's illness and his own feelings, and to accept the reality of his loss. The book is a powerful exploration of grief, trauma, and the complexities of human emotions, and it ultimately offers a message of hope and healing. I've never really heavily cried over a book like this. I read a Monster Calls on the onset of the pandemic. While it tackles death and how we should be ready to face it, the book also teaches us how to let go of the monsters lurking within us and move forward. Other than The Little Prince, Monster Calls has a special place in my heart. And whenever I'm down, I just have to reread it to remind me of the things it taught me the first time I read this book.